All right, everybody. Guess what? It's a Friday. We all made it to a Friday. Isn't that great? You know, you know, Fridays, even though on Friday is in most not all cases where people have weekends off. A lot of people work the weekends. I mean, but if it was a perfect world, you would work Monday to Friday and you're off on the weekends, right? And you're always happy when it's Friday, right? You're at work, it's Friday, and you're like, oh man, I can't wait. And then Saturday morning, you try to sleep in, right? You try to sleep in. Then of course Sunday you sleep in, but then all day Sunday you're thinking, oh my God, I gotta go back to the grind on Monday. you know, you know, perfect world where they use you, they abuse you, and your body gets punished for it. You know, uh, my son, he's got like a labor job, and he's only 27, but he's already like experiencing some back problems, and I hate that because a lot of us who have these body issues is because we work labor, we work hard, you work hard, right? You work hard your whole life. You work, and then you're planning like when I retire, when I get into 65 and above. By the time you're 65, your body's damaged. You can't do things as you could younger. It's like we live in such a unfair world, right? We're gonna abuse you. We're gonna work you. But hey, when you retire, yeah, and you retire, yeah, you're unable to do a lot of things. And of course, prices. Oh my God, I went to the store this morning. I had to buy some milk because we're out. A fucking cube of butter, $8. Come on, $8 for butter. Jesus Christ, what's going on in this world? Oh, well, you know what? I'm sorry. We're here to talk Bigfoot, right? Aren't we? Bigfoot. We're here to talk Bigfoot. Here's a short little intro. Uh-oh. I see something disturbing in the chat. I'm not. I have blood test tomorrow. Oh man. Man, blood test. Hopefully the blood test ain't for what is this? Maybe my damage was done working farms and breaking horses. I know, right? I know, right? You work your ass off. You work to feed to feed people. I know you're from the UK. You feed people in the UK. You work hard and you work those farms. You get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. You don't go back into you don't finish your chores until like you're 9 or 10. And then by the time your body's worn out. It's just not fair. It's not fair, and it's I guess it's our fault, man. We should be going into politicians. We should be politicians. We all should be running for office. Where you can sit in an office and you do shit. You pretend that you're helping people, right? You're doing an Anthony inside of an office. You know, you're doing an Anthony, and we have to worry about body damage and all that. So, my God. So, Bigfoot. Today's Friday. Today's a simple show. It's nothing spectacular at all today. So if you don't want to stick around, you don't have to. But I was like, I just typed in Bigfoot sighting database. And there are some websites where you can put in database. I thought, you know what? Let's just do this on air. Let's just have some fun on air. And I have some things I have to do during the day. Thought, I'll do a 9 a.m. show. So when I do some things during the day, I could watch the Andy Decode show and, not worrying to watch him. I got to go out do my show. And if you guys don't know Andy Decode, I think most of you do, but just in case you don't, Andy Decode has a great channel, fantastic channel, and he's doing a show today. Drew Banky, what comes next with Scared Journeys. And I do his show once a month on his channel, and so if you never been to Andy Decode's channel, it's a great channel, great people. They're fun. So check them out. I think Pacific time, they're on at 12:30 Pacific time. So whatever that is where you're at, that's up to you. But let's here a second. I want to make sure everybody can see this page. All right. So here's one of the databases that you look up now. Again, the first thing when I go look at a database is there's some red flags I always have. When I go to the database, and right there on the right, there's a big button with donations, memberships. Then I'm like, okay, this channel must be owned by Anthony. I'm just joking, Anthony, if I don't own this channel. But it wouldn't surprise me. Hey, donate money, and hey, get, database. But again, talking about databases. First of all, any there's a lot of website that has database where you can put in your stories, right? And I like the freedom where people can create databases, but the problem is when you have too many databases out there, right? So that means who's ever putting in stories, you're going to this one, this person's going to that one, this person going to that one. And I know they say there's some main ones. There's a main database, and maybe Danny Staten knows like the number one Bigfoot database, please put it in the chat. We'll check that one out too. And the problem is, even with database, most people in the real world, 80% of people don't report sightings. Let's be honest. We got to be honest here. Over 80% of people don't put in their sighting. What if one of the states, like say Ohio, is a low state of sightings? What if most of those people just don't put it in? They're, that state, they're just, they're more blue collar people that they don't care about database. I know a lot of people in Washington don't give a shit about database. So you're never going to get a true accurate number. But then you also have to worry about like people like Anthony, right? You guys know the ex-cop. Like when you put fraud videos on YouTube and stuff, a lot of times what they do is they say they report things to databases. They put a fake story. Look what I found. So you got to worry about that. You got to worry about Anthony's on these databases too. So you never know what's real and what's not. So it's hard to find exactly like the trends. But here's one of the databases here. And here it says husband and wife observed massive figure at back of property. So let's click on this. Hold on. I think Danny says BFRO database is considered the best by most people. Hold on a second. I don't want to lose that. BFRO. Bigfoot Research Organization. All right. So we're gonna go to that one next. But let's start, since I have this one already up, let's take a look. Husband and wife observed figure at back of property. Let's click on this. Let's see what happens. Okay, clicked on it. Husband and wife observed massive figure at back of property. Okay, so this person lives in Cleveland County, Oklahoma. Time condition 7:00. That's military time, just in case you don't know. Witness account. We live near Oklahoma City, which where the Oklahoma Thunders played. That was originally the Seattle Sonics, but we don't want to go down that sort of subject. All right. So back at the property, my wife and I were in our car on January 7th, 2023, around 7:15 p.m. We saw figure as we pulled out of our driveway. The headlights kind of lit it up like a reverse. It was down in the trees 100 yards from us. We think it was gray or tan, maybe the light brown because of how the light hit it. The elevation drops off by the tree line and couldn't see its legs. I was I was walking at an angle away from us, turned a little to itself, raised its right arm up, placed it on the tree, paused it for a brief second, then walked directly into the woods. The speed it disappeared into the woods was fast. But you know what? No offense. All animals are fast. I mean, there's some fast animals. If an animal feels any danger, any fear, turning on headlights can startle an animal and they could jam fast. So, you know, people always think they could judge how fast something goes. No, you really can't. Especially if you got trees, it's like a mountain. Can you really track how something is fast? It's not like you're looking at something on an open field and it's running. So, whatever. The brief second, then it walked direct. Okay, hold on. It raises lights and place it. Pause a brief second, then walked directly into the woods. But hold on a second. But I thought that up here it said. I thought it said Ingo. I thought it said it went fast. I don't know. The torso was very thick and iron. We got into our house. We walked onto our patio and could smell like a skunk scent. This could be totally coincidental, but it's something I noticed. Okay. Based upon the trees, the figure was observed. I would estimate the height to be at least 7'6". Also, the woods into where we pretty thick. I would hurt myself moving into the woods in the daylight. As quickly as it moved in dark, the entire encounter lasted about 5-6 seconds. Yeah. I mean, again, see here, investigators Phil Burrow and Andrew Hickman. The investigation was conducted as a result of an incident. Okay, Canadian River water. Farrell interview primary witnesses, the witness and his wife. Okay, blah blah blah. After exchanging written correspondence, primary witness over several days. The witness had previously informed us that he did not want any investigators to come to his property. Oh, that's interesting, right? Standard practice. But you know what? I mean, you know, we're going to go to this one next here anyway. But I want to go here for a second. Let's talk. Let's go back here. You know, again, we don't know. Listen, first of all, for one thing, 100% they saw something. So if you see something, that's not a lie. Now, of course, what's a lie if somebody says that's a Bigfoot and there's you have no proof of that, then you're really, taking their word for it. So if you call for someone to investigate it, and now I'm sure. Okay, so what I'm trying to get at is say here, let's use somebody in the chat. All right. Let's use something. Let's use Chris Jarvis, the walking legend, Chris Jarvis. So let's say Chris Jarvis did write Ohio used to be number 3 of the Bigfoot encounters. Actually, I said earlier, Ohio could be number 1. It's just everybody who reports, who doesn't report. But what I'm trying to get at is, say Chris Jarvis call my butt ass Bigfoot organization. Butt ass Bigfoot organization. So he calls butt ass and he tells us the story. They saw Bigfoot in the backyard, blah, blah, blah. He was standing there staring at us, blah, 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 boom, boom, boom. And then they ride off in the woods. Right? So And say Danny Stanton is part of Buttass. He's part of the Buttass Bigfoot organization. And we have to pick and choose on what we're going to investigate. Okay, so we got this guy named Chris Jarvis who said there's a Bigfoot sighting out there, and it sounds more real than not. But by the time, Danny and I say, okay, so we got to pack up because we're living, Danny lives in South Carolina. I live in Washington. So we're going to have to travel to get there by plane, by car. And by the time we get the phone call, we probably don't respond back for 24 hours, maybe 48 hours. And then once we do decide, we get the gear. I mean, it could be almost a week until we get out there. It could be almost a week. And, by then, what do you investigate? I mean, you know what I mean? The best investigation, of course, if you could just go right out there when it's fresh. But if this is like a one-off story at a place, now, unless the place calls every week that you're seeing sightings every single week, you can go out there a week late, or, it's almost like when they say somebody goes missing. If you don't find them within 24 hours, it's usually the worst. And I kind of treat that the same way as being called to go out to an investigation. Unless you go out there in 24 hours, by the time you go out there, 10 out of 10 times, you're not, or 9, how about 9.5 out of 10 times, you're not going to get nothing. The elements, especially in the mountains, weather, other animals that breaks branches and trees. And so many things can get manipulated by the time you go out there on an investigation. So it doesn't really matter to me if a group goes out to investigate, unless, you show pictures of like the ground is changed, color is changed, something that you could take back and something you could take back and you can do DNA search. There's gotta be, for me, because first of all, it costs money to go and do investigations. And I even understand why Ed and Lorraine Warren had to do books and had to sell stories to papers and stuff to make money, because it costs money to do investigations, to do the proper investigation, to do, if you have to do DNA testing, that's expensive, test the ground, a UFO light, looks like the trees are burnt. Then, you got something to work on. But most cases are, the 90% of all cases that get called in, they just saw something. You really can't investigate those. You really can't. But here, let's take a look here. This is the one that Danny recommends, the Bigfoot Field Research Organization. I think that we need to, Danny Stanton, you and I need to get with Bigfoot World Central and get our website, call it, Buttass Bigfoot Researchers Organization. But before we do that, I got to pull an Anthony on people. I need you guys to donate money to me so I can start up my website called Buttass Bigfoot Researchers Organization. Okay, and I might show you stuff on it one day. I might not. Maybe the website crashes before I could go live. But you should just give me your money anyway, and I promise you that we'll get it. Now I will never pull an Anthony on you guys. All right, so let's check this out. Let's check out the BFRO website. Okay, so you go here. So this is reports added recently, sightings by region, early. Let me see here. Oh, this is where you report a sighting. But let's check out sighting by region. Let's see how they do this. All right, so this is kind of cool. Here, let me make this bigger so you guys can see. You guys want to see my ugly face too much. Here we go. Let's go back here. All right, so like I live in Washington, 721. Oregon 260. Now, for one thing, Oregon and Washington, I mean, 70% of Oregon and Washington is all mountains. I mean, it's all mountains. So yeah, I guess you could say you get more sightings, or because or 600 of those could be all Anthony's, and say, hey, since we live in the state with the most mountains, let's just say there's a Bigfoot. So like again, it's hard. Montana 50 now, Montana like here, Montana 53 is mostly all mountains. So I'm sure technically there's probably way more sightings in Montana than most of these states, but a lot of Montana people are down the earth, blue collar people. I have been to Montana. A lot of people in Montana are not going to report sightings. They're just not going to report sightings. Now, in South Dakota, I'm sorry, in South Carolina, where Danny lives, there's 58. So, Danny, are all 58 yours? I know hundreds of people who had so-called Bigfoot encounters, but I only know 3 people who actually reported. And that's what I'm getting at. In a lot of areas, like I said, Montana are more kind of people that won't report things. Because they're more, I'm not saying they're more earth people versus other, but it's really, you gotta be tough to live in Montana. They get the winter weather. They really get bad. I know everybody gets bad weather, but for mountain wise, Montana is not an easy place to live. And those people are more hardcore. So I can see people in Montana not reporting stuff. California. Well, the thing is, see, California, most of the population, of course, is in San Francisco and in LA. And, San Francisco and LA, those kind of people, they don't give a shit about mountains and stuff. Their Bigfoot is in the movies. Now, of course, I live in Fresno, California, on the outskirts. We live in the valley. Now, the valley people are the ones who go in the mountains more. So maybe most of those California reports come from the valley people. That. You know what? Wasn't there a way? Didn't every month people people on the channel can give away free gifts or free memberships, unlock memberships, only perks? Wasn't there? Isn't there a way people? Here, let me see here. I thought. Membership gifting. You have 10 memberships left to gift this month. Oh, okay. You gifted has been announced in a live chat. Okay, you gifted 5 memberships. I don't know who got them, but let's go back. I think I could do 10 of them, right? Let's gift the other 5, which I will eventually, since I'm gifting memberships, I could give memberships out. I'll do some private membership shows since I gifted 10 out there. So I forgot that you could do that. I don't really have a lot of stuff in the membership side. That's why I don't really promote it, but since I gifted 10, well, we'll do some shows. Oh, Juan Truth, you didn't get one? I'm sorry. Juan, I just said it random. Because I'll be damned, I'm hand picking shoes, and then people will get like angry at me. I don't need people to get angry at me like, Eric, how can you gifted that person? I thought you liked me better. I love all of you. So I let the thing gift the gift. So I apologize. I apologize for that. Um, let's see here. All right. So let me ask you guys this. Let's have some fun here. Like, what do you mean have some fun? Let's have some fun. So I need people in the chat. I need your help on this one. I need your help. Hold on. Let's go home. I'm going to need your guys' help on this. It says to report a sighting. All right. So let's have some fun. Where was that Bigfoot sighting that our great scammer friend Anthony saw his Bigfoot? What state was that? What state was he in? So I know it was in 2023. I'm trying to see how these things work. Select the season. So does anybody know when Anthony apparently had his Bigfoot sighting? On his first hunt? His first time ever investigating? And he finds Bigfoot? So what state was that? It's probably already been reported. I wonder if it's already been reported. So does anybody know what state he was in when Anthony saw Bigfoot? Somebody's got to know. Yes, I do. I have his video. So what state was it? I want, actually, first thing, I want to look up in the state to see if he even put the story in the database. That'd be fun. That'd be fun. So my flock, if you can find me what state he found his Bigfoot, that be now. Here's reports that added. Let's take this a look here. Wonderland. All right, here we go. So reports since July 1st, 2024. Yes, I do. Okay, so what state is it, Danny? If you guys have it, let me know. I want to look it up. I want to see if that story's reported. So, reports posted since June 2024. But why is there a lot of different dates along just 2024? Shouldn't it just be 2024? Why is there a 2019, 2000? It was Mike's house where he lives. It was Mike's house where he lives. Upper New York. All right. All right. Upper New York. Okay. Sighting by region. All right. Let's go to New York. Not my house. Okay. So Upper New York. God, do we know what county that Bigfoot was spotted? Anybody knows what that county is? By any chance? I wish we knew what county. That's probably going to be hard. Because, that's going to be hard. Here's Staten Island. That's where the scammer lives. Might have been called Catskill. Cattaraugus. There's no Catskill. Okay. Catskill. Staten Island. New York. The hunt of Staten Island Bigfoot. Let's see here. Error. Oh, yeah, that must have been that. That must have been this probably was, I bet you anything, this was Anthony's in Staten Island. And since he got caught lying and cheating to the people, he probably took it off. I guarantee you that was him. And he took it off because he'd been caught cheating and lying. But okay. All right. Well, let's put one in for him. Let's do this. All right. Let's do this. All right. Year 2023. Select the season. I think it was summer. Maybe. Select the month. God damn it. What month was that, guys? What month was that? You guys remember? Um, I had it written down. Whitehall? You think that's the you think that's okay? If you think that's the one, Whitehall. All right. Let's see. All right, there's no Whitehall. So we're gonna have to put this in for them, okay? Okay. So 2023. Select a season. I think it was summer. I keep a journal. Okay. But what month was it? You guys know what month it was? I mean, we could keep it as unknown, but you guys remember, because we got to make this more accurate than we can. Okay, so we got to make this more accurate. Please tell us the whole story. You need more than 30 minutes to type it up. Ah, fuck it. Fuck it. Around July 8th. Oh shit! Look, I forgot. There he is. There he is. There's that little scammer. Cute little guy. Cute little guy. Here's our little scammer. But all right, on the Daily Dan blog, Danny just put out a video called "Bigfoot Hushman Completely Missed It." Do you see it? So I downloaded that video. And don't worry, Danny, I'm not going to claim it as mine. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that, man. I wouldn't do that, buddy. I won't claim your video as mine. Okay? So you don't have to worry about that. I won't claim it. Trust me. I won't pull an Anthony on you. So Bigfoot, all right. Here we go. Eric, I sent you both of his Bigfoot live. Oh, you did? You sent it by email? Is that how you sent it? Let me see. All right. Here, I'll play this. This is only 3 minutes. This is 3 minutes. I'll play this, and I'm gonna look for that Bigfoot video that my flock emailed me. So let me get this up here.
Greetings, YouTube. Danny Staying here on whatever channel you're watching. Come outside. Come outside to bring Duke, the other dog, and let old Duke use the bathroom. As I was out with Duke, we heard some weird sounds. Thought we would walk over here and have a look and see if anything jumped out at us. But nothing much seems to be jumping out. Well, there's a big swamp thing of pareidolia right there. It's a swamp thing of pareidolia. Couldn't be what I thought it looked like, right? Yeah, that's pareidolia. Some days.
Hold on a second. Oh, you texted to me? Oh, my flock. I use my phone as the camera, so I can't see your text. Just email it to me if you can. Email it to me to paranormal highway 13 at gmail.com. If you can email it to me, because I can't see your text because I'm using my phone as the camera. So I'm putting this in. So just email it to me if you can. Email it to me because I can't, like I said, I'm using my phone for the thing.
You're lucky you get pareidolia. Unless that's anything really good. guess this video will be up on the Daily Beast as another waste of time. The heck?
Let me know, Sarah, when you email it.
But as always, if you happen to see anything I miss in this video, let me know in the comments below. As rain creeps in. Be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the stupid little bell. And one day, you never know, I might actually catch something else. But if you want to see what I did catch, check out the videos on the Daily Dan blog. There was one day or 2 days there I did catch a little something weird. Maybe even 3 or 4 days. I don't remember. Did you hear that? Way, way off in the distance, a loud, high-pitched whistle. So I did catch something. But it's so far away, I don't even know if it picked up. Or what it was, by the way. That could have been anything.
So, Danny, I was like looking at my emails and stuff at the moment. What's the timestamp where because I missed part of the video that you kind of notice something's out there. I'm just let me see here. So again, so Sarah, so let me know once you email it, and then I'll pull. I want to pull up that video and look at that Bigfoot footage again. Yeah, you know, like I said, I use my phone as the camera since it works better than most. But man, is something wrong with um? So it's like no more no more. Oh, all right, I ever noticed a 12-year-old watched it back and found the outline in the woods. I still don't really see it. Oh, okay, okay. Okay. Did anybody else notice an outline in that video for Danny? Let him know if you guys seen the video. Okay, email sent. Okay, let me take a look. Oh, yep, I got your email. All right. I'm trying to do something first. Well, what I'll do is since she sent that to me, they're long videos. I'm gonna burn. Because when I play YouTube clips off of YouTube, there's no sound. So I'm gonna dissect it, that footage, and we'll do on Monday. We'll do another Bigfoot show on Monday, and then I could dissect those videos. But you know what? You know what I better do right now, at least. What I better do right now, I'm actually ripping it right now because knowing the scammer, Anthony, he's gonna make sure that that video is taken down. So I'm actually downloading that video as we speak. My rip is quick. I'm already at 70. Well, hold on. Okay. Hold on. Since I'm ripping it, hold on, it's converting it. All right. I'm pulling this out. because since I rip it, then I can show it with sound. So, all right, here we go. Video file.
Is what I think in a juvenile. That's like, I didn't know I could text while I was live, brother. Eye shine.
Where was it? Sarah, you know the timestamp when you try to fool the world?
Now it's blocked out again. All right.
Here we go.
We might have to go back.
Hold on, is this it?
Ending up squatting down, throwing rock. Yeah, it's 25 minutes long, the whole adventure, and then there's 6+ minutes of that encounter.
Really?
I have
Where is it then? Hold on. So it already happened. Try to find it on the video.
12 o'clock, man. Something came out and walked across and
Oh, hold on a second. We gotta hear that part. Hold on. Hold on.
percent. It's going to take a couple days to edit 25-minute long video, but
Yeah, right. Listen, there's a problem. He said right there. I'm being honest here. This is no joke. Okay, it's 12:08. Hold on. Let me go back a couple seconds. Hold on. It's interesting what he says here.
in eye shine. There's a 25-minute long video coming, David, and you will 100% see a Sasquatch.
Okay, so he said you will see a Sasquatch at 100%. At 100%.
100%. It's going to take a couple days to edit.
That's a problem right there. It's going to take a couple days to edit. Why edit? Why edit? If it's real, as you say it is, you say it's real, right? Why can't you just put it out? Don't edit it. Don't edit. Play the raw footage. Why you got to edit? Is it because you're doing something to it? Don't edit. Listen, when my brother and I went and did when we did the investigation at Black Diamond, we didn't edit it. We just played the whole thing. You don't need to edit the video. Just play the whole fucking thing. See, that's scary. That's scary. That is very, very scary. You don't need to edit. If it's real, play it.
25-minute long video, but
What was that?
you're just joining us. I'm going to say well over 3 miles. Juvenile cut across. So after talking
A juvenile come across? Hold on.
in, and then we went out 2 miles that way into the bush, off the trail. And what happened was we went out there, we found a whole bunch of tree breaks and rocks are being thrown, and we saw footprints and all that stuff, right? And on our way out, walking out, we heard snap behind us, and we froze. He croaked.
If you really think about it, my God, he's out on his first investigation. He gets rocks thrown at. A baby Sasquatch walks across a road, and you know, first of all, okay, your footage. How do you know it's a baby Sasquatch than a full grown? So you must have had a great look.
Crossed the lake, then I crossed the lake, and when I turned around and to take a look to see if anything was coming behind us, because I knew something was following us, we both did.
And you knew. Listen, first of all, let's be real here for a second. Let's be real for a second. when you when you're in the mountains, or how about this? Even when if you're at your house, right, and it's dark, you're hold on a second. I'm ripping the other one, the 25-minute one. Give me a second. What do you want? You want it outside? Hold on. I'm ripping the other video as we speak. So let me play this for you again.
There's a Sasquatch standing in the canal ditch. So you got him from the waist up, and it's squatting down. So you got the head first, and then it stands up, and you see from the waistline up to the top of its head. And I'm like, oh my God, all you see is the camera, my hands trembling from holding the camera from fear. And you just see this thing moving around and in one spot. Then I shine the laser in the direction to show Mike, and the thing doesn't even budge.
Oh, there's his laser. You know, the laser that he shines at airplanes that he should be arrested for. An ex-cop should know better. But actually, I got part 2. I got the other video that Sarah sent me, so I ripped it. Because that one's just a joke. Of course, they know the baby Sasquatch. I mean, again, he goes out on a paranormal investigation. He gets a ghost hand. Magically, he gets a ghost hand right off the bat. He goes out on his first Bigfoot hunt, which he's supposed to be 100% disabled. I don't know how he's 100% disabled. He's able to do that. And he's seeing Bigfoot, not just like seeing an outline. Hold on one second. Let me play. Sorry, I got to move my dog.
Then above that one, you see another head, and then what appears to be a juvenile cut across. So after talking all night and day about it, what we assume,
you know, and why we didn't, you know, I guess because at the time we thought he was an honest friend. We let bygones be bygones. But when you sit there and think about it, he's baby Sasquatch, big Sasquatch, rocks thrown. I mean, my God. He's the luckiest son of a bitch ever. The luckiest son of a bitch ever. So, all right. So I ripped the other one. Let me pull that up. And thank you again, Sarah, for sending me those links. Oh, that's right. It's called part 2. Where is it? Okay, here we go. Popping it in. You know, I'm probably gonna I was thinking I was thinking of creating a UFO only channel. And I've been thinking I should open up a new UFO channel and call it Unidentified S4. You know, bring some integrity back into the name. I should do that. I think I'll create a new channel today called Unidentified S4. You know, bring it back to make it real again. So let's see what's in this one.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that's where I saw.
Okay.
right in front of my face.
Oh, hold on. What did he say?
Hey, everybody. So we are way out in the bush. I mean, we are deep in the Catskill woods. We are way out, man. Oh my God, man. I just walked into a tree break, dude. Right in front of my face.
Oh, I'm sure a Bigfoot did that, huh? Probably gonna find some hairs. You
You're
know.
gonna definitely want to see this.
It's the woods, dude. Trees break all the time. It's in the woods. There's nothing new about that. You're in the woods.
Here,
Cut it off, then it's gonna
you
start.
zoomed all the way out.
All right, how do I?
If back to the trail, I would follow.
Isn't it? Let's see.
I don't know, about 15 feet. What? Play out of there, dude. I can't.
There we go.
Oh, it's ducked down. It's squatted down, bro.
Did it?
Good job.
Where? Where?
Take this shit out of my hand. I want to hit it with the laser.
Okay, go ahead.
An idiot.
Oh,
Where?
oh.
Go in there. Let it come to you.
Don't hit it with the laser?
First of all, he knows there's no Bigfoot there because any smart person know if there's some kind of a real Bigfoot animal, are you really gonna be that stupid and shoot a laser in an animal that could tear you apart in theory? So that's how one thing you knew. Now, when you look back, and we all probably fell for it. We all did. You know, like, oh, he want to lie. That's great footage. We all got sucked in. You know, we all did. Every one of us got sucked in. And now you sit back like, oh my God, how stupid can I be to say that was Bigfoot? And he's going to shoot a laser in his eye.
It's up to you.
Mike, I don't know what to do. Like, oh my God, it fucking stood up.
Now, when you look at it, you feel so stupid. Nothing stood up. Nothing. Seriously, nothing stood up.
Holy shit, oh my hair's standing up. Mike, I can't even move, bro. The fucking thing stood straight up, man.
And I promise, you're okay. I promise you, okay?
The reason he's saying you're okay because there's no Bigfoot there. And that's where Anthony really shines. He is such a great actor. He knows exactly. Shit, all I know, they got somebody planted over there doing that. Or it could be any other kind of animal. Oh my God. I mean, he's an expert. Dude, he's an expert. He's a great actor. Listen, you will see Anthony on TV one day. You will. Because Anthony knows how to act. He knows how to act.
I know it's scary, but I know. So it moved up and down.
It stood up and squatted down, bro.
No.
It stood.
You got some words here. Hold on.
I don't see it.
I want to read.
Mike, I gotta hit it with my laser because you gotta see what I'm seeing.
It might be for you. I'm here, though. I'm here.
God, what an idiot. What a
It's right there,
fucking
Mike.
idiot. Idiot. If it was real, you don't shine a laser at an animal you don't know with a laser. He's a fucking cop. He knows that.
Over your shoulder.
All right. It now knows 100% IVE spotted it. Keep in mind, 50 yards away, and it's pitch black, dark out. We're using psionics night vision, so we see it, but there's nothing there, guys. There's nothing there.
Okay, I see. So,
Fuck.
guys. No, I do this by myself.
Size of a car tire, Mike.
The size of a car tire. It's pitch dark, and if this is what he's seeing, and we're seeing this, nothing looks like a fucking tire. A size of a tire. It is. What's this? Hold on. What is this? He was on TV a few months ago, news channel, wearing a red shirt. Interview was about a bus robbery, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, that's the one he was running outside like he was a Mr. Newscast. Like he knew there's cameras there. Listen, he I'm telling you, he's gonna be on TV. He'll probably have his own show on Discovery. Plus, he will have his own show. Anthony will have his own show because he'll play ball. Listen, I remember he used to tell me, Jeremy Corbell, right? You shouldn't bash Corbell because there's some truth there. And the reason he was doing that because he wants to be on air with Jeremy Corbell, and he doesn't want me to ruin that for him by coming out with the truth on him. Right? It's, it is sad in so many ways where most of so-called gatekeepers, right? Gatekeepers, the one that people look up to in charge, like the Corbells and all them. It's always people with money. Because the thing is, people with money can buy anything, right? They can buy anything. People with money can buy popularity. And Jeremy Corbell, bought his popularity by showing fake videos. He bought his popularity. He's part of Hollywood, and I should have noticed that too, that Anthony was buying his popularity too. He would trick people, for example, like donating to himself to get people to donate more money. And he asked people to give him money when he doesn't even have projects even out yet, because he wants to buy clicks and views to show he's more powerful because he wants to be Jimmy Corbell. And guys, and I'm telling you, he will have his own TV show. He will. He will. He is the perfect candidate for TV shows. Sad world, right? Now, I went to YouTube and I went to check out what are like the top, Bigfoot shorts. I got a couple here that hit over 1 million views. And I want you guys to take a look at this. Let me pull this up. Now, this one is called Bigfoot Sighting at Dusk. This one had 1.4 million views. 1.4 million views. So let's see if we think this video deserved to get 1.4 million views. That video showed nothing. Got 1.4 million views. That video showed nothing. Right? It really didn't. It didn't really. There was nothing there that said, hey, I can tell you for sure that that's a Bigfoot. And that got 1.4 million views. You don't think if that footage was real that Anthony did, shouldn't that hit 1.4 million views? If this hit 1.4 million views, his should have hit like 3 million views. I'm happy. You know what? I'm happy too. And I'll be honest, I was never happy fully when I didn't have the Gypsy Road name. You know what? And I know I got threatened by YouTube. They're gonna shut the channel, you know, because the word gypsy is a bad word now. You know what they do? They do. I'm not gonna hide. And you know, if they want to bring me down, bring me down. That's fine. I don't care anymore. I don't care. I mean, you see here. Now, this other video got 2.4 million views. 2.4 million views, people. Now, I've shown this before, but this short has got 2.4 million views. $2.4 million views for that. That got 2.4 million views. So again, how do these videos, yeah, you see something running, all right? Something's running. You can't tell that's Bigfoot or not. You can't tell that's Bigfoot, but that got 2.4 million views. If Anthony got a real Bigfoot footage, shouldn't that got 2.4 million views? The reason it didn't get the views he thought it was going to get, it got some views, is because a majority of the people in the Bigfoot community knows it was faked. It was an act. Everybody knows. That's why, you know, again, I was stupid for trusting him. I was stupid. I admit that. I'm coming out clean. I admit I was stupid. But why didn't his ghost hand hit 1 million views? And all these videos that have hit 1 million views, there's no evidence there that was even close to Bigfoot. There was nothing. So, you know, so again, and I'm serious. Look at that. That short hit 1.4 million views saying they caught Bigfoot back there. You don't see no Bigfoot. Again, if that hit 1.4 million views, and if Anthony really got in Anthony's video, and if he really caught Bigfoot here, and that was real, how come that did not get over 1 million views? Seriously, it's a good question. Or why didn't it get over 100,000 views? Those other videos showed no Bigfoot proof. I mean, this hit 2.4 million views, and where's Bigfoot? You see something around it? That's not even close. So what I'm trying to get at is, it's because majority of the people in the Bigfoot community knows this whole thing was a hoax. But again, I admit, at the time, we at the time, we thought he was a friend, cloud our mind. It's kind of like the Sith Lord. He's like the Sith. He clouded our mind to think he was good, even though he's like Anakin. He's got the evilness in him. So again, yes, I showed it before. I was supporting it. I was. But what takes to become a man, to be a man, is to admit when you're wrong. The videos don't get the view. The title gets the view. I I know. I've heard that. But I have seen videos with the longest, stupidest titles in the world get a lot of views. So, it's sometimes it's hard to understand, and it's hard to understand. But the truth of the matter is, listen, and and Danny, we love you as a brother, but I don't know if you're helping Anthony a little bit there, explaining why those didn't hit 1 million views. I think if it was real and the majority of the people in the Bigfoot community thought it was real, word of mouth gets out. Word of mouth, word of mouth, word of mouth, word of mouth gets out. Then everybody's talking about, hey, you got to look at this video, and it catches on. Nobody did that. Nobody did that. Nobody did that. Nobody I'm not talking about the people we know in our small little pocket Bigfoot community. I'm talking about overall the Bigfoot community around the world. Nobody was spreading the word and say, hey, you got to look at this video. That's the reason why it didn't hit all those views. It wasn't due because the title. It wasn't. They knew it was fake. And again, that's when Mike was on it, he got very he was a hot hand because he had a video on Discovery Channel. Anthony jumped his ship. He jumped on his ship. He was writing it. So by him faking his own Bigfoot, and he, in his mind, it's true. It's true. In his mind, I'm going to fake a Bigfoot. I'm going to say that's Bigfoot. And because I'm with Mike, who was just on Discovery Channel, that's going to guarantee me that's going to guarantee me fame. It's going to get me up there because I just spotted Bigfoot with the guy who was on TV, right? And did it happen? It did not happen. So what does he do? Tom Reed fights him on to go to a con with them, a UFO conference. They go, okay, I'm going to jump with him. I'm going to jump with Tom Reed because he was on TV that he did interviews with about UFOs. He's the hot hand. He jumps over to him. Where is he today? Being a fraud, you're going to get caught, which he did. You're never going to get the respect that you think you're getting by creating fake videos. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not saying Tom Reed's experience in Berkshire is not real. That's another story. We could talk about that another day. What I'm talking about is he jumps whoever has the hot hand. Because it's not about true friendship. It's about what friend I could have tomorrow that's going to get me 10,000 subscribers or is going to get me on TV. That's what that's about. And that's a fact. That's a fact. Before we go, let's have fun. Right? Let's have fun. We're going to go to his channel that he's called Epic TV and see what's going on his Epic TV. Oh, Ron, you got to see this, Ron. You got to see this. Ron, if you're still there, you got to see this, Ron. You got to see this. His new channel. Here he goes, asking people for money again, Ron. I also created an AI music for movies, documentaries, YouTube videos. I love literally for anything. Just hit me up to discuss pricing. Ron, look, I didn't see that last time on his Epic TV. He asked everybody to give him money. And first of all, listen. It's a brand new channel. Brand new channel right here. Right? Brand new channel. You need to build up before you ask people for money. Okay, you say you create AI music for movies, documentaries, and stuff. But most people will be like, well, who are you? Where's your work? You know what I mean? You got to show work before you ask people for money. See, that's another problem. That's why he's a fraud. That's why that's a fraud. Hey, here's a good channel. Here's a good channel right here. Sasquatch Secrets. Oh, hold on. Sasquatch Secrets. That's a good channel, you know, because she's looking for the truth. I see her in the chat, so I'm bringing her channel up real quick. That's a good channel because she's looking for the truth, which we are all looking for the truth, right? We're all looking for the truth. Now, I don't know if it's going to happen or not. And since Nikki's in the chat, I know Brent and I been talking some emails that we're going to do a show together. But he hasn't got back to me on the last email. So, Nikki, next time, if you talk to Brent, I'm trying to set up. I don't know if he wanted to do the show on his channel about Anthony or he wants to do it on mine. I did email him back, but I haven't seen a response in like 4 or 5 days. So Nikki, if you just see him, just say, hey, Eric sent you an email. I'll do a show with him on his channel. He could do it on my channel. We'll just do it. Wonder is Scott Harrison will block me here like he did on Bob's last night. Who's Scott Harrison? Am I missing something? For one thing, Rich, only a limited people have wrenches here. I only give wrenches to people who yeah. Cool. I don't even give wrenches out no more. I give wrenches out to a few people who if they block somebody, it's for a good reason. And I'm just saying that. So I don't even know who Scott Harrison is. I don't even know. But beyond that, it's a Friday, and there isn't nobody getting blocked here unless it's called for. Nobody's. And the thing is, if somebody blocks somebody, Rick Sanchez, if somebody blocks somebody, I would know who blocked somebody because I could look it up. And if somebody blocks somebody for not a good reason, then yes, I'll remove the wrench. I will remove the wrench. But nobody has yet, the people who I trusted with the wrench, has blocked anybody that wasn't in the wrong. But actually, since I did the new set of wrenches, nobody has got blocked. Nobody has got blocked. You know, and you got to do something really wrong, like making racist comments and stuff. Like if Anthony was on my channel and he was, if he would have said things about the Home Depot thing about the workers out there, oh, ban, he's out. That's kind of stuff that was out. I don't play that games. And that brings up a sore subject too. Somebody did send me an email, right? Somebody actually, hold on real quick before I end the show. Let me just say this. Somebody did send me an email saying, Eric, the Mexican joke at Home Depot was just a joke. You know, he didn't mean it that way. My best friend who grew up with me in Kerman, California, his name is Miguel Rodriguez, right? I live in Kerman, where the town is half Hispanic and half 45% Hispanic, 45% Caucasian, 10% 10% Punjabi. My best friend, Miguel, married my wife's sister. They have kids. They're half Hispanic and they're half white. So when he made that comment about Mexicans not having a job, hanging out at Home Depot, that wasn't funny to me. I'm just being real. That wasn't funny to me. That's racist. That is 100% racist. So I do take that to extra heart because I grew up in California and they're a beautiful. It's like weird, beautiful race. We're all fucking humans on this planet. You know, that's how I treat people. We're all humans on this planet. Everybody's created equally. And what you do to make yourself an asshole, that's up to you. But everybody's born equally. I mean, should be. We're all born. We all should be born equally. Doesn't matter the color of your skin. Doesn't matter what language you speak. It doesn't matter. Now, what you do with yourself, that's up to the individual person. So you can make fun of an individual person, but you should never make fun of a race. Especially those people who are out there in front of Home Depot and Lowe's and stuff are hard-working people. The California you grew up in is gone. It's a different place now. Actually, I'm going back to Fresno, Kerman in September. Yeah, I'm actually going back. Hey, Pine Island Research, dude, we got to do another show on Hair Metal Revolution. We got to do another one. We got to do another top 5 of any topic you want. So Jeff, I'll get with you. I'll send you a message maybe next week. We got to do another top 5 on Hair Metal Revolution. We got to. That'll be fun. So beyond that, guys, I hope you guys had fun today. I know we got a little bit off track, but again, I know the show is called Bigfoot Sightings Database. Take these databases with a grain of salt. 80% of people don't report their sightings. And the 20% that do are usually not people who've been in the woods a lot, who don't understand the woods, who don't understand how nature really works out there. And again, if you're ever out in the woods and you think you're seeing Bigfoot, don't be an idiot like Anthony and point a laser at his face. That's one thing. That's how you know something's fake. Because you don't shoot a laser at an animal's face. They'll come and eat you alive. So beyond that, I love you all. I appreciate you guys are here. I'll see you all next time on Gypsy Road Mysteries.
We came, we saw, we kicked its ass. Did you see it?